Same time toys, one more time, guys. All right, so thank God for the clearance aisle, right? Am I right? Come on, don't, just don't. You know, fucking, it's all about getting shit on the cheap around here. At least it is over here. I mean, I don't have, well, I do and I don't. But anyway, this is He-Man. Battle Armored He-Man. When the original came out, this shit was fire, boys. Let me tell you, that little, with the battle damage, and he actually comes with, if he didn't come with that little battle damage plate to put on there, I wouldn't have bothered. Um, I don't know what it is about these Masterverse figures and this dent-to-dent face that they give these guys. I mean, they put a beard on He-Man and couldn't make him look cool. Cool. Very, absolutely kick-ass cool. Derp. What are you gonna do, right? But it is what it is. So we're gonna spin that around, and then we're gonna spin this around, and then we're gonna do what we do around here. We're gonna talk about action figures. So here we go. All right, there he is, He-Man, and the masters of the whatever. It's He-Man. We all know who he is. We all love him. It is what it is. If you don't like He-Man, stop watching. Why would you watch this if you don't like He-Man? Is what it is, folks. I mean, this is Battle Armor He-Man. Oh yeah, and he does come with I'm gonna punch you in the face hand, and I'm gonna bitch slap you in the face, man. So got a couple of extra hands. It is what it is. I just dropped a bunch of stuff, no big deal. It was all off camera. I kind of dig the fact that he's got a boot dagger. I love it, actually. Of course, he comes with the power sword. Very nice. I do like the wrap on the handle. A nice little wash on that, and it'll look gorgeous. The same goes for the axe. I mean, how can you have a fantasy warrior without an axe, right? Now the shield, it's cool. And it plugs into his arm, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm digging on that. It is what it is. Goes on nice and easy. You can rotate it, do whatever you want with it. So the chest plate, as I recall, you would hit it and it would spin from one damage to the next. It started out like that and it ended like that. I believe it was like one slash, then you hit it again, and then it was two slashes, if I remember correctly. Let me unpose He-Man here for a second. So there's his T-pose. You can get a good exorcist out of him. He looks down, he looks up, he looks left, he looks right. This just kind of floats. I do like how it's strapped to his bicep. You can get rid of it if you want. Kind of dig it. I would like it better if this actually popped off, but that is actually molded into him. But he rotates at the shoulder, at the bicep. Double pinless. Love it. I do believe that's molded on as well. It's got a little bit of wrist articulation, and of course it spins around nicely. You know how this stuff goes, folks. So he doesn't have an ab crunch, but he's got the diaphragm bend. Bends down and back nicely. He turns at the waist. And, well, we can get rid of that, and he looks more like He-Man. Got a pretty good Van Damme. I mean, it is what it is. He's got a thigh twist. Double pinless knee bend. Love it. And a boot cut. Very nice. He's got good heel-toe articulation. And I broke my ankle. Pretty cool, man. I'm digging on this figure. Not my favorite. I do love the fact that he's got a beard. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, I love the scar on his face. That's very cool. At least it wasn't on his other cheek, and Joe can't sue him. His hair, as you can see, I almost broke off a lock of it. It's glued down tight. It's not going anywhere. That actually comes off. And this actually just, it comes off so you can plug these in and out. Is what it is. I do like how they incorporated some electronics in there. The only thing that would have been really cool, instead of having plugins, was a magnet. I could get into that, but that's as far as you can break him down. You can't take anything else off of him. Not that you would want to. A little upskirt perverts. But yeah, what do you guys think? Good old Battle Cat. I don't know. I dig it. I do like the normal He-Man from Masterverse. I think it was Masterverse. Just the plain Jane He-Man. He was very cool. I dug that figure a lot. But this one is what it is. I mean, it's Battle Armor He-Man. But let's see, there was Battle Armor He-Man, Sunman, Hero, and Jitsu. I debated over Hero and Jitsu for a good 10 minutes. Like, I'm looking for a figure, well, put it this way. I really liked Jitsu when I was a kid. He was one of my favorite He-Man figures with that golden karate chopping hand. I liked him way better than Fisto. Not knowing what that was all about back then. I did like Jitsu a lot, but when I had the figure in my hand, even at $6, he didn't make the cut, guys. I don't know. Hero, he looked cool, but I don't know. Yet again, he didn't make the cut, even at $6. I don't know what to tell you guys. It wasn't for me. I really do cherry pick these lines, all of them, even Joe's. I mean, Joe, I'll go back and I will pick figures up, but right off the rip, I'll cherry pick. Sometimes I just don't feel it when it comes to these figures. And Jitsu, even though I need a head sculpt just like that so I can make an Attila the Hun figure, I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger. I don't know why. something stopped me. I don't know if it just a gut. I don't know. I'm sure he's a great figure, but he wasn't doing it for me, and that is straight 100. Um, I I don't know. Whatever. This one, I mean, this battle armor, battle damaged. I mean, I loved this toy when it came out. Skeletor had the same bit. It was great. I loved it. These guys rocked. And it is what it is. But let me tell you guys, I mean, when you find a deal, go for it, because you never know. I mean, not all figures can you get a deal on. Trust me, I know all about it. But, you know, when you do find the deal, you know, jump. It's sink or swim time. And well, Hero and Jitsu, they sank, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't do it. I'm sure somebody out there is going to give me shit for not picking them up, especially at that price. But like I said, I cherry picked these lines. A lot of it is nostalgia for me, and a lot of it's not. I mean, I loved my He-Man collection, and the day I came home and they were all gone, oh, I died inside a little bit, even as, I don't know, I was 12, 13, something like that. 12. Had to have been 12. 11 or 12, my He-Man stuff supposedly got donated. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it was actually donated, if it was sold. My mom gave it to neighbor kids. Who knows? Nobody ever came forward to say, hey, I got your He-Man stuff. So, I mean, we're talking 2 Castle Grayskulls, Point Dread, Attack Track, the spider thing for the bad guys. I had, oh my God, name it, I had it. I had 3 of the Bones, Battle Bones fucking collector cases. I had 3 of those full of figures and more figures to boot. Upon reflection, I had a huge He-Man collection. And my mom's lucky she's not around, because I would go inside and start bitching up a storm right now. Well, I'd go find her and go bitch up a storm. But, I mean, it's here nor there. That was years and years and years ago. It's water under the bridge. I remember when eBay first came out, I ran a small bill for my mom about the stuff she gave away on me and how much it would cost to replace. And it was not cheap. And she laughed. I cried and died a little, but it is what it is, folks. It's just toys, right? But on to something a little more serious. You guys are having a problem and you're in that dark, lonely place. I know where you're at. I have been there before. I'm not afraid to admit it. I have been there several times before. It is what it is. We all get caught up, man. Sometimes the way of the world gets a little heavy. Don't let it get you down. There are people out there that care. Even if you don't think there's somebody that gives a shit, there is somebody. If you're extremely far down that hole and you're getting ready to do something crazy and stupid, call this number, star 988 on your cell phone. Your smartphone will get you in touch with these same people. It is what it is, man. Don't think you're less of a person because you need to talk about something. You would be surprised how much better you feel just getting it off your chest. It is what it is, guys. I mean, and girls. Don't get me wrong. Women have a higher suicide rate than men do these days. And that is straight facts. The world is hard no matter who you are. So it is what it is, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Should I be more of a fan of Masterverse than I actually am? We'll see. I am actually starting to amass quite the little freaking He-Man collection. Back when I was a kid, we didn't call it Motu, we didn't call it Masters of the Universe. It was just He-Man. They were all He-Man. It didn't matter. Skeletor, well, Hordak's a whole different thing. That was later with the whole She-Ra thing. I mean, trust me, that'll make you want to fucking goddamn She-Ra. But anyway, I digress. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Yeah, be good to one another. That's all I'm getting at. Be safe. All that good shit. And we'll see you in the next episode. See ya.